Of Becky's new attitude, y'all. Becky Lynch said, "You, um, once you from now on, you call me queen." The words of Becky Lynch, and Becky's had enough. She's had enough of Charlotte. She's like, you know, She's mad because she stole the belt from her, and it's just like I don't hate Charlotte, but the way WWE is doing it, they're acting like Becky's the heel. And I don't know why I feel like they're gonna try to make Becky a bad guy, and which is like you want to make Becky a bad guy because you don't want Charlotte as a heel. Everybody wants Charlotte as a heel, and I mean it's not like Becky. I mean Charlotte ain't Charlotte is not. She ain't evil. My God, it's the WWE. I mean, in real life, she has tons of fans. She has millions of fans. She's worth over what? About $14 million. She makes that a month. That's her net worth. She's rich. She's the most richest. She's one of the top 10 richest females in WWE. You get paid a high salary. You live in the wrestling news now. If you don't know that what I'm talking about, I'm gonna leave that video in the description down below. It's in the description. But Charlotte gets paid and she's rich. So like, if you make that much money, why not? Not just because, but anyway, that's another topic. But again, she's living a good life. Why not? Make her a bad guy. Because people are going to eventually turn. If you make Becky a heel, you're basically going to have people turn on Charlotte. And I don't want Becky. Charlotte deserves a better push. Well, no, excuse me. Becky deserves a better push. You know what I'm saying? Becky's the champ. And Charlotte even said, I'm not here to fight. I'm not here to fight. I'm not. And Charlotte, and again, people don't hate Charlotte. They just don't like the fact that she's continually taking Becky's spotlight. And who does that remind you of? Ric Flair. And again, Charlotte is Charlotte. She's Ric Flair's daughter. Why not? If she's Ric Flair's daughter, she should be used to it. Because, I mean, if Ric Flair could be a heel, I bet you more people would like her. And then we could have her, Because when she was a heel when she fought Sasha, that was one of the biggest. People couldn't stop talking about Charlotte. People couldn't stop talking about her because she was a heel. When she fought Sasha Banks, she was a heel, and people loved it. People loved her because they're used to seeing Ric Flair. You know what I'm saying? Like they're used to it. Hold on. But yeah, they're used to it. Because, I mean, she should be a heel, Charlotte. Because people would like that if she was people would enjoy her as a heel. I would. No, I'm gonna keep it right here. You know what I'm saying? People would like her as a heel because it makes her character look good. And hold on, let me get this. Yeah, but if you make Charlotte a heel, it'll be more interesting. But like I said, they're probably not going to make Charlotte a heel because they want Becky to be they want Becky to be the villain. Which I'm like, the heel turn for Becky it didn't work because people love Becky. And, I feel like WWE is going to make another bad move and make Becky a villain instead of Charlotte. That's how I feel. Like, I've said this off camera. That's how I feel. I feel like they're going to turn around and let Becky be the heel. And then they're going to let people hate Charlotte. And if they do that, then that'll be the dumbest move they ever made. Because you don't want to screw up this. You don't want to screw this up. People are not going to like that. Like, I would be livid. I would be livid if they do that, y'all. Like, no lie. But that's how they want to do it. You go ahead. But like, don't have now. I don't know why, but I feel like they're gonna let Charlotte stay a babyface and let Becky, who's not really a heel, but they're gonna wind up making her a villain because they don't want Charlotte to be a heel, so they're gonna make Becky a heel. So you're just gonna turn your biggest stars into. You're gonna have the fans turn on Charlotte because you don't want her to be a heel. WWE, don't do that, y'all. Please. If you gonna do that, don't do that because that's honestly the dumbest thing you could ever do. Make Charlotte look like a bad guy. That's literally the dumbest move you could do. But I feel like that he was gonna do that. Make Becky a heel instead of Charlotte. And then they're gonna wind up having everybody turn on Charlotte, and then she's gonna wind up like Asuka. So please don't do that, y'all. Please let Becky be a babyface and let Charlotte be a heel. Because that'll honestly be the best thing for her. Because if you think about it, when Charlotte was a heel, she got more attention than most of the women in WWE. Like I said, I'll repeat that. When Charlotte was a heel, when Charlotte was a heel, people liked her more than anybody. Because when she was a heel, it was so good. WWE, do not make Becky Lynch a villain. Make Charlotte a heel, and then you could do something with, Charlotte. Make her be the vicious queen, and then that's how you do a rivalry. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? It's just, don't mess around and let Becky be a bad guy, because then don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Let Becky be Becky's not a heel. She's a babyface. But the way they're booking it, they're trying to get.